Hello, our dwindling viewership.
I am Pineapple. This is Canadian Bacon, for those of you that don't know.
Let's start the show.
Once upon a time, there was a magical show with many characters and confusing and twisted plots. Actually, it had all some and some of none of these things, but it still made for one bad show. Thank you for wasting your time on...
Alright, so in today's episode, we are going to tell you about us and our backstory and how we got to know each other.
Before we do that, though, we want to apologize for making the last video so long and stupid. It was kind of a touch and feel thing. We're new to YouTube, so...
It wasn't that great. In fact, it sucked. But we're going to try to make this one a little bit shorter and a little bit better. Try to jam-pack some new info and stuff in there.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's get started. A little bit about us. I am Canadian.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
And he is Hawaiian.
Oh, Hawaii, I don't know my anthem.
And our middle names, mine, I'm Nathaniel. My middle name is Nathaniel. It's really white.
Screw you, white men. You took my middle name.
What are you talking about? Your middle name is Kalima.
Right.
Alright, anyway. So we met through water polo at our school. We played water polo together for 2 years. Isn't that right, Joseph?
Yeah, that's right.
2 years, and we've been good friends. We've been good buddies. But I remember the day I met Joseph here.
He remembers the day he met me.
What are you doing?
I'm going to sing everything you said.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So, there I was.
There he was.
In the pool.
In the pool.
I looked across.
Yeah! He looked across.
The mighty waters.
The mighty waters.
And I saw a man. A little Hawaiian man.
And he saw a man. A little Hawaiian man.
We can cut that out.
Okay.
So anyway, I looked across the pool and I see this man, this beautiful face right here. And I'm like, something snapped in my head. Something just clicked. I was like, that man right there, he's probably gay. Boy, was I wrong. Ladies, I was wrong. But still.
Actually, the only reason I came out because I thought he was gay too.
He was wrong too.
He was wrong.
Oops. So we've been together in this awkward relationship. Okay, anyway, so after that whole incident at the pool, we didn't really talk much when we first met, but our moms were both nurses, so they kind of got together, and they decided to make this first play date kind of thing.
Like we're still 6. It was funny.
We kind of are still 6. Anyway, so I don't know about you, but I know that I was pretty nervous when my mom told me. She was like, "Hey, this kid is coming over today." I'm like, "Oh, I remember the kid." I was nervous not because for any other reason, but I was like, "I don't know this kid. I don't know what to talk about. We didn't speak much." And so I was like pacing, trying to think of things to say to him when he first showed up. So it was a little weird.
Well, on the other hand, when my mom said, "Hey, you remember that white kid?" Yeah, I remember that white kid, curly hair. Yeah, that kid. She was like, "You're going over to his house today?" And I was like, all right, cool. I wasn't nervous at all, like you.
Come on, you were nervous. You had to be nervous.
Nah, bro, nah. Yeah, okay, I wasn't nervous.
You're definitely nervous. My God.
I wasn't nervous.
Shut up.
So actually, one day when I came over after we had, kind of known each other during freshman year.
For a while now. It's probably a couple months in.
Yeah. I came over, we were just, drinking Pepsi, our favorite soda, and we were watching...
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, yeah, Pepsi, gotta represent.
We don't own Pepsi.
No, we don't. That's...
Putting that in.
Yeah, okay. And, watching our favorite show, SpongeBob. That sucked. There we go.
There we go.
And that's when we decided, we were messing around, watching videos and whatnot, and we were like, wouldn't it be awesome if we had our own show?
It was a pretty awesome idea at the time.
So for those of you that don't know, and when you're watching the first video, if you did, and I'm just saying, the whole bit where Evan goes in the corner, the original, okay, he's gonna do it. The original idea was for him to be, quote unquote, doing something in the corner that I'm not going to mention. Like, I would be doing this. So today's letter is A, and I would be like, right, Evan? 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 Evan! What are you doing?
A pencil. Pen. It kind of broke.
Get over here. And that's kind of how it would go.
It was a bad idea, and we tried it out.
We thought it was fun.
We thought it was hilarious. So after our really terrible idea about the whole show thing, we kind of let it slide for a few years, which brings us to talking about how for the next few months and years, our freshman, junior, and sophomore year, which we're currently in our junior year, how those panned out. I mean, we didn't start this. I don't remember what brought it up, but we're like, hey, we're sitting here. We're like, let's actually try out that YouTube idea.
Actually, we were physics project for today.
Physics project, right?
Because
if it's the first 2 videos on our channel, don't watch them.
They're bad.
They're nothing. They're absolutely nothing. Anyway, so our junior year, which we're in right now, our freshman and sophomore years were interesting. We had some other things that we did that were kind of our thing.
A lot of inside jokes here and there.
We're not gonna
basically we could go on for hours having our own conversation. You wouldn't know what the hell we were saying.
We could try it out if you wanted. Not in today's episode.
No, of course not.
We'll actually have a vote. This is a good idea. If you're watching these videos, comment if you want us to have an episode where we just completely talk in inside jokes. It won't be funny to anyone but us.
What would the vote be, like 8-6? Who watches this?
And probably half of them will be me. Yes, no, yes, no.
Yes.
No.
No. Okay.
So anyway, we have this really good friend of ours.
Michael Redco. Hi, Redco, if you're watching.
You're probably going to watch later because I'm going to make you watch.
And I'm just going to laugh in the corner.
She does that a lot. Anyway, so our good friend Redco, we're giving you a shout out right here, buddy. He's
you big cuddly Soviet Ukrainian. You.
He's a big cuddly Soviet Ukrainian. You imagine a giant teddy bear, except Russian and likes to carry around weapons.
A lot
of weapons. Anyway, so so we had some fun in our freshman year. It was kind of weird trying to get to know the school, trying to get to know the people. There was
a lot of ups and downs.
Redco's a year older than Redco's a year older than us, so he kind of worked us through the motion of the ocean of our school.
Ocean of the ocean.
And then our junior year was actually, or our sophomore year rather, was actually a lot more fun. We had this really cool idea that we tried out. We went, there's a park, not a park bench, but a bench on the side of a street near our school.
Oh, right. What happened is that we had a free 6th period because we had water polo. So, we just kind of chilled during 6th period. We would always go to the Ralph's and I'd get like a chocolate muffin, we get like some coffee or crap like that.
Very, very fun stuff.
There'd be a bench right outside Ralph's that we'd sit down. Every car that passed by, we'd be like, hi.
Yeah, one day I had this idea. I went, you know what? Let's try waving at cars and see how many will wave back at us. And there were some really great times where I would just be waving at a car and there'd be like a woman in the car like staring down at us. But the best one ever was I waved and there was this car. It was like a black guy driving and then a black guy in the passenger seat like this. He's like this.
Having a really crappy day.
Apparently having a crappy day, but he's like this.
Giving us that stare like, I hate you.
And then I waved at him and he like stood up and flipped me off.
That was rude. It was really funny though. I just kind of like driving by like, I hate all of y'all.
I hate y'all white people.
And then we would like tally down points for like one, like depending on how many people are in the car, each person is 1 point.
Yeah.
Then a bus would be 10 and then like 10, a cop car would be like 25.
Cop car. We got one cop car. And it was a glorious moment. It was a glorious moment.
What was our record?
I don't even
It
remember.
was like 80 something. Like,
No, we got like hundreds. Are you kidding me?
well, I mean, in one day.
Oh yeah,
In the span of one day, because we only have one. Like each hour is only one period. Like cars, we go. Like it was this one spectacular day where like cars were just driving by left and right, and I'm just like. I'm looking at you. Yeah, you.
I was on a roll.
He was on a roll, man.
So was he. This man right here.
That's the one day I decided to join.
That was the one day. It was a pretty good day.
Today was a good day.
Today was.
You always forget.
So now that we've established who we are, and hopefully you'll enjoy our show a little bit more now that you've got a little backstory about.
And also because it's not like 17 minutes long. It's like 11.
We're cutting it down. We're trying to.
But to finish this stuff out, let's do a little rivalry here. As you know, we're in LA, big basketball place, right? And
I'm a hockey player, and I'm a hockey fan.
But he's also longtime Clipper fan.
I'm a Clipper
and
fan.
obviously, I'm Lakers, baby.
Because he's a bandwagoner.
Bandwagoner?
Yeah.
My family's been a Laker fan since Jerry West, man. That's not bandwagoning.
My family's been a Clippers fan since they were in Buffalo.
For those of you that don't know, Buffalo.
They were originally the Buffalo team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so, you have to decide for yourself. Lakers, Clippers. Lakers. Choose Lakers.
You can comment on it too. They both got knocked out of the first round.
That's true, man. Damn, San
So,
Antonio.
okay, neither of us are that great. But
Yeah, well, got a team up. We're both in LA. Friends, man. Gotta stay friends.
friends for everybody.
All right, man. So, peace.
Thank you so much for watching. If you actually made it through, if not,
Well, it should. It's only like 11 minutes.
well, anyway, for Kalima buddy over here,
And from my friend Nathaniel,
signing off.
peace, man.